One of the things that Karen and I have been able to do is work in a business that delivers joy. And I think it's
Yeah.
most people don't wake up every day and get to do that. And we've tied in our experience into the fabric of the business. So we have a neurodiverse workforce.
Hmm. Mhm.
10% of our employees are on the autism spectrum or need a job coach or someone to come to work with them.
Yeah.
I call it my pay it forward project because I hope someone hires Samantha at one point.
Hmm.
But it's super cool that you can have a profitable business and literally be doing good, like giving people jobs who have no meaningful work. And y- I don't think I could have gone to work for American Express, but I don't think I would have been able to do that. And the same thing is true with our partnership with the Goldie Hawn Foundation that she's created called Mind Up, which delivers mental fitness for children. So breathing exercises, everything that can make your brain feel good when you're growing up in a really hard situation. And tapping into those two philanthropic arms has been really powerful as an entrepreneur.
I that really resonates with me, and I love what you said because I feel very much the same way. I like how you answered it because the way you answered it was because of the people and because of the impact on people. That's what gets me up in the morning, and I would 100% agree with you. I think that's also the most challenging part of business, right?
The people is the hardest part.
Yep.
We had an employee who came up to us one day. I was actually taking garbage out, and she stops me at the garbage bin and
Hmm.
says, "I want to thank you for hiring me." And of course, we're big enough now. I don't even know who she
Don't know who
is.
she is. Yeah.
She said, "I'm autistic, and I always thought someone would hire me because I am autistic and I have these certain skills, and no one would ever hire me. And I was about to lose my rent, like I'm about to lose my apartment. And you guys hired me because I'm autistic, and you see the traits that I have and you value them and you're putting them to good use. And if that doesn't bring a tear to your eye and make the whole year good, I don't know what else can." And then the opposite is true on our guest side because all of our spaces are fully capable for classrooms of children in wheelchairs. So we can take on bring the class, we can
Hmm.
take you. And for our visitors who have children on the autism spectrum or with special needs, come on in. We've got headphones, we've got nose plugs. Our staff is trained on how to work with you. You need a space to hang, come here. Like, want people who are shunned or turned away because we believe we can give you a great experience. And I know that we do. We have so many people who come back and say, "This is the first time we actually felt good as a family. We didn't feel weird. We felt great coming into Sloomoo."
To me, of all things you said, that is the thing that gets you up in the morning. That ability to help like that is how I'm interpreting what you're saying. I think all great entrepreneurs that come out and build great things have to have a motive like that of some sort. And I think they're the ones that last and the ones that build things that actually change the world. And I think that's what you guys are building.
Brought up a really interesting point, and you moved into the accessibility with guests, and that's something that um, I think the industry is striving for in traditional attractions, but lots of times they're left out because of how the attraction is built and how it's designed. Um, but you've thought about this from the beginning of how to make it accessible to everyone, kids, individuals, who might be in wheelchairs, neurodivergent, the whole thing, or the whole gauntlet of different types of humans. And I think others in the industry would want to ask you, how do you keep the design philosophy going? And is there a Sloomoo design guide or Bible that they can steal and take into their own attraction? If not, you probably should write one.
So we've been lucky enough to partner with Method Design, and I kid you not, the first hand sketch that was made for Sloomoo, New York, our architect put a person in a wheelchair in it, hand drew it. And someone with that sensibility from without even going deep into what our mission is and who we're trying to be is a great partner to have. So we've had a great design partner. We've had to sacrifice in certain areas, and I'll say the trade-offs can be difficult. To build something that's super accessible usually costs a lot of money. And so as entrepreneurs, okay, where are we going to take the money from? And I was lucky enough to work for Steve Heyer at Starwood Hotels, who taught me about branding. And one of his philosophies was If it's not better, different, or special, like don't invest in it. So if you come into our spaces, and I'm probably going to be mad because I'm now telling the world about this, but you look at our ceilings and our lights, they are not unbelievable. They're pretty basic lighting. Our floors, polished concrete floors, not the nicest floors. Like we haven't invested in a lot of things that I think traditional retailers invest in. And if it's not like guest facing, touching the guests and something memorable, we pretty much don't invest in it. And it's allowed us, I think, to invest in the things in the right way so that people can access them.